Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So the market's up a little today. Bitcoin trading at 10,721, Ethereum 227, and XRP at 0.313 cents. Okay, so up a little bit. Market cap at 287.5 billion, gaining a little bit of steam. That's good, right? And after a Bitcoin decline, yesterday saw quite a bit of a recovery. Again, guys, bouncing off that $10,000 mark approximately, and moving up. Okay, so everything's in the green right now. It's great. XRP rebounded a little bit, and as I was saying the other day, I think we're finding that 30 cents is seeming to be the bottom for XRP. Of course, there were orders that were filled under the 30 cent mark, but ultimately, I'm thinking XRP is finding its bottom at 30 cents. And it's going to vacillate possibly through the 30 to 45 cent channel until we really see a breakout, the next breakout. Whenever that occurs, that could be from massive news or real world utility or following Bitcoin if Bitcoin decides to go parabolic at some point. But guys, the big news from yesterday, and I know a lot of this is on your brain, the US Treasury Secretary follows up on POTUS Libra criticism and Bitcoin under fire. Guys, I'm going to play you a few clips from yesterday's press conference with Secretary Mnuchin. And so for those of you guys who do not know how to pronounce it, for the record,
Steven Mnuchin.
It's Steven Mnuchin. All right, just to get that cleared up. So this from Bloomberg Crypto, that's at Crypto, simply at Crypto on Twitter. Wow, what a great handle. Posted a clip of this. I'm going to show you a couple of clips here from various different parts of the conversation. So let's take a listen to this for a sec.
Currencies such as Bitcoin have been exploited to support billions of dollars of illicit activity like cybercrime, tax evasion, extortion, ransomware, illicit drugs, human trafficking. Many players have attempted to use cryptocurrencies to fund their malign behavior. This is indeed a national security issue. The United States has been at the forefront of regulating entities that provide cryptocurrency. We will not allow digital asset service providers to operate in the shadows and will not tolerate the use of the cryptocurrencies in support of illicit activities.
So essentially talking about how they do not want cryptocurrencies to go unregulated. They are working, of course, with governments and banks and other regulators behind the scenes to regulate this beast, which we've all been talking about this whole time. And he's really painting Bitcoin and other unregulated cryptocurrencies with a very negative brush, saying, they've had a history of, drug trafficking, human trafficking, crime, all that stuff. They've been used for illicit purposes, and they want to put a stop to this. Now, you don't hear any mention of Ripple or XRP in this clip, but I thought this was really good because I think that we are getting an idea of how the government is starting to view cryptocurrencies, right? With the Donald Trump tweet the other day, down on Bitcoin, down on unregulated cryptocurrencies that are going to run amok in the space if they're not wrangled properly. Okay, I really do think Libra Coin really did throw these guys for a loop, and they are kind of scrambling to kind of get their ducks in a row, so to speak. They already have a plan, I think, with Ripple and XRP and going that route. We know that that's been in the works for a while, but this Libra thing is really kind of added another layer to the problem, added another layer to this whole narrative. Okay, so they talk about drugs, illicit activity, using it for crime, but I was watching DAI's video, and he does say something very, very important. A lot of this has to do with taxes. The government wants you to pay their taxes no matter what country you're in, whether it's the United States or any other country. Of course, governments make revenue from tax dollars, and so this is more about the tax money than it is, I think, and obviously DAI thinks as well, about the clamping down on crime and drugs and prostitution and whatever else they mention in there. Okay, sure, it's great for governments to tell their people that that's what they want to do because the optics look good, and I'm sure, they do want to clamp down on crime and all those negative things as well. But really, guys, it's about the money. It always is about the money. Governments don't want you and I to not pay our taxes because we are dealing with cryptocurrencies, an unregulated form of currency, until they finally decide to regulate it. So this clip here from Stewart XRP at Stewart_XRP on Twitter. It's another Mnuchin clip. I'll play this for you guys here.
Clear, the U.S. welcomes responsible innovation, including new technologies that may improve the efficiency of the financial system and expand access to financial services. That being said, with respect to Facebook's Libra and other developments in cryptocurrencies, our overriding goal is to maintain the integrity of our financial system and protect it from abuse.
Okay, so first, before he takes questions, talks about improving the financial system, and he mentions Libra again, right? And that's kind of throwing them for a loop. That's throwing a wrench into their plans. And you can tell from how he's talking that he's got Ripple and XRP on the brain. Let's just play that first bit again.
Clear. The U.S. welcomes responsible innovation, including new technologies that may improve the efficiency of the financial system and expand access to financial services.
Okay, so that right there to me is Ripple. Essentially, like, how much clearer can he get, right? New technologies, expanding the financial system, allowing customers to still do business, right? More efficiently, more effectively.
That being said, with respect to Facebook's Libra and other developments in cryptocurrencies, our overriding goal is to maintain the integrity of our financial system and protect it from abuse.
Protect the financial system from abuse. These guys want companies that are willing to play ball, that are willing to go by the rules, that aren't those anarchist types that just want to cause problems.
Do the new regulations favor traditional banks, maybe in the same way?
No, this is intended to be a level playing field.
Whoa, what?
This is intended to be a level playing field.
Did I just hear level playing field again? It's apparent to me, and probably to you guys by now, that all these higher ups have a narrative that they want to convey to the public. The level playing field, those are the buzzwords of choice. Who will create the level playing field? Well, Ripple and XRP. And then it gets better.
Whether you're Moneygram or you're a bank.
Whether you're Moneygram or a bank? Okay, using Moneygram as an example, very telling where his brain is at this moment. He's essentially saying Ripple and XRP without actually saying Ripple and XRP. Okay, guys, this isn't by accident. I don't think he's using these examples by accident. All these guys understand. All these guys know, right? Ripple has partnered with Moneygram. That is one of the big ones for them. That is one of the ones that's probably going to get the ball rolling sooner rather than later. So he's using it as an example without actually saying the Ripple partnership with Moneygram will do this with XRP. Obviously, that'll go over a lot of people's heads because not a lot of people know about Ripple and XRP right now.
Or you're an online, or you're PayPal. This is intended to be a level playing field. And again, what we do encourage, and there's been a lot of financial innovation away from traditional banks for electronic payment systems. Lots of people use electronic payment systems in dollars very effectively. And we'll continue to support those activities. We want technology to evolve.
Secretary, aren't you afraid of painting everybody with the same brush? You have some of the cryptocurrencies that have been going to CFTC, they've been going with the IMF and Lagarde and the ECB and every regulator getting this done in the rules, and Libra sort of comes up. So you're sort of putting everybody in the same brush for all the
No, I don't think we're doing that at all. Matter of fact, as I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to speak about this is there's been lots of activity that's been going on for the last year on this. And, whether it's Congress or other areas of the press, because of Libra, it's caught a lot of attention and people weren't aware of all the work that's been going on.
So guys, because of Libra, that's why it's caught the attention. As Mnuchin says, a lot of work has been going on behind closed doors within the last year, so this isn't new. He's not painting everybody with the same brush. Clearly, the companies that are playing by the rules are going to be at an advantage with the United States government and implementing their technology for legitimate usage. So not only do we have U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin talking, we have Brad Garlinghouse weighing in on this on Twitter. So just watch Steven Mnuchin's press conference on regulating crypto and have personally spoken to him on this topic. Of course you have, Brad. You're the CEO of Ripple. I've also been ruminating on the real Donald Trump's tweet on crypto last week. Let me go through this thread for you. So Brad says, I agree that crypto isn't likely to replace fiat currencies. I have been very vocal that crypto isn't likely to disrupt the US dollar and other G20 currencies in my lifetime. Fair. But as Mnuchin indicated, the entire crypto industry should not be painted with one broad brush. It has come a long way since the day of Silk Road. For the industry to succeed, we need to work with regulators and within policies, full stop. When I read the Libra white paper outlining a goal to create a new fiat currency, it was clear to me that the effort should be held to the same standard as other regulated financial institutions. XRP is uniquely equipped to solve a multi-trillion-dollar problem by offering a dramatically faster and cheaper bridge for cross-border payments. Ripple already works with regulators, banks, and financial institutions like Moneygram to implement this around the world. I love how he mentions the Moneygram example in there as well. Because we know Ripple is partnered with Moneygram, that was the biggie this year. I hope there is no ignoring, laughing, or fighting as it relates to regulation of crypto. If we want to maximize progress forward, it's about working with the existing financial system, not against it. If not, we risk squashing innovation here in the US and letting foreign interests take control of this new sector of our global economy. Thank you, Brad Garlinghouse, for weighing in on this. I think a lot of interesting things were said during this press conference by U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, clearing some things up possibly for you and I. The United States is on track for regulating cryptocurrencies, obviously not painting everybody with a broad brush. Privacy coins and rogue cryptocurrency startups will undoubtedly leave a sour taste in the government's mouth, but companies like Ripple doing everything on the up and up, doing it above board from the beginning. These are the companies we need to look out for. This is the type of technology the government wants to implement. They're on track to implement it. I think it's very apparent by Steven Mnuchin's press conference, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.